y'all, y'all already know the vibes. We are back to do what we do best. We are locked in for this week in the culture. I'm your host, Big Wall.
And this is your boy KL, and this is This Week in the Culture.
And look, it's so much going on in the culture, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not finna waste no time. We finna go ahead and get into it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right into it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Astro Royal situation, man. Now, it's a real touchy situation. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives, during this tragic event when people just out trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? People lost their lives, man. That's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But before we address it on this platform, we want to let you know a little bit about the story, and we're going to be back, you know what I'm saying, to let you know everything that's going on in the culture. We want you to see this little video so you can be tapped in, you know what I'm saying, because we both going to give our opinions about it. Because this is one of those situations where you don't see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't see these type of situations going on a lot, but when they do, it affect the culture. So we finna watch this video. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back to give our opinions on the situation.
All right. Well, this Astro World Festival over the weekend, a lot of details are emerging right now as they are investigating what happened. At least 8 people between the ages of 14 and 27 were killed during a crowd surge at the festival in Houston. It was a group of about 50,000 people in attendance. Hip Hop DX editor-in-chief Trent Clark, responding to several of Travis Scott's performances, said Travis Scott's whole aesthetic is about rebellion. The shows have a lot of raging. With the death of punk rock, hip hop has indeed adopted and patterned the new generation of mosh pits. It's not uncommon to see a lot of crowding and raging or complete wild behavior at a Travis Scott show.
Salute to my guy Trent, man. Dropping the food bombs for Trent Clark. My guy.
All right, now the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, said the city had more security at Travis Scott's Astro World Festival on Friday than it did during the World Series, but they are doing a thorough review and investigation into the event. They said we had more security, like I said, than at the World Series, and they did send hundreds of officers to the event in addition to about 250 non-police security. So they said about 50,000 people were compressed toward the stage at around 9:38 p.m. while Travis Scott was performing. And unfortunately, like we said earlier, 8 people did die. The youngest person who was injured was 10 years old. So in total, 17 people were transported to nearby hospitals, 11 experienced cardiac arrest, and more than 300 people were treated at the scene. Now, the Houston police chief, Troy Finner, also discussed what happened. And he said he warned Travis Scott about Astro World, about the crowd there prior to the event. He did express concerns about the crowd. And that he said, according to the police chief, he said somebody he knows personally warned Travis Scott also as well. Another thing that he's talking about is Narcan. They had to use Narcan on a security officer at Astroworld. They said that one of the security was actually pricked, and they had to use that because he did end up becoming unconscious. And Narcan is an emergency treatment for opioid overdoses. So we don't know what somebody pricked into that individual's neck. But here is Houston Police Department Chief Troy Finner discussing.
I will tell you, one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick.
Right. So they're still investigating that. They don't know what that could have been that was injected into his neck. Now, another man is speaking out, Kyle Green. He said he became paralyzed at a 2017 Travis Scott concert in New York. He said he was at Terminal 5 and he was reportedly pushed from a 3rd floor balcony during the performance.
Damn.
And it was a severely crowded event. And so they also are discussing previous incidents that happened with Travis Scott. He did plead guilty to reckless conduct charges following Lollapalooza back in 2015. He encouraged fans to jump the safety barricades. According to authorities, in 2017, he was arrested after authorities accused him of inciting a riot during a concert at the Walmart Arkansas Music Pavilion. A security guard, police, and others reportedly suffered injuries, and as a result, he did plead guilty to disorderly conduct in a plea deal.
He didn't do none of that in this situation, though, right?
So, KL, you see what's going on, man. You know, to me, it look like it's an old firing squad for Travis Scott, man. You know what I'm saying? It look like they're gonna try to, you know, kind of hang him, man, when it comes to this situation. How you feel when it comes to this Astro War situation, man?
Man, his ass cooked on the real. His ass cooked on my mama. He cooked. It's over with. Everybody coming out doing their damage control and shit. You see the mayor come out like, look, I told a nigga, man, I told you, man. Like, everybody like,
yeah.
Then he came out with that lame ass apology and shit, and he tried to squeeze tears out his eyes and shit. Nigga like, you never seen a nigga strain? You never seen a nigga strain to cry, just like,
yeah.
And it's just not coming, and the nigga just trying to like.
He was trying to force it, man.
He was trying to force it, man. It's over with for his ass. I don't know what more you can say, cause shit, man. Then you got other people like, man, well, shit. I was paralyzed at the concert. Like, damn. Then I remember when he got arrested in Chicago and shit during Lollapalooza and all that shit. You have a history of this shit going on at your concert, man. Man, yo, it probably ain't gonna be him, but somebody going to jail. Somebody is going to jail.
Look, KL, let me play devil's advocate. Is it Travis Scott's fault that these situations happen, bruh? Like, come on, like, we all adults, we all grown. Like, y'all, we at the concert. Just because I tell y'all to do whatever, or you're like, is that my fault that y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Indirectly.
Come on, man. Like, where's the accountability? You know what I'm saying? Where's the accountability? Because
accountability on who?
What you mean? Like, okay, you come to my concert and y'all wild out and y'all do a mosh pit and unfortunately some accidents happen, and the result of that is that my fault? Because it's a tendency of anything that happens around celebrity or rich people, they tend to try to make them the scapegoat, you know what I'm saying, or try to sue the people with all the money, or the people with, you know what I'm saying, the celebrity in the situation, even if they had nothing to do with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's a situation that's going on right now, where they just trying to target Travis Scott because he's the bad?
No, this motherfucker got a history of this shit. You got a history of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers come to your concert and act an ass, and you know what I'm saying? And you liable, man. Your name is on this shit. It's your fucking festival, nigga. You fucking liable.
Yeah.
You fucking liable. And it ain't just like where a few people got hurt and all that type of shit. Motherfuckers dying and shit. Just like at E2, goddammit, back in the day and shit. When this establishment and shit like that happens in your establishment and shit wasn't right, you gotta be held accountable for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get booked. Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna go to jail. But who knows that nowadays? You know what I'm saying?
You never know, bro. Like, we can't say. We can't say. Yeah, bro. Like,
you can't say.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. But you never really fucking know. I know one thing though. I know them pockets finna get hit. I know that.
Oh yeah. You know everybody there finna sue. Like, it's finna be a whole, you know what I'm saying, line. Yeah.
My kid went to the motherfucking to your concert and died.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going right to the lawyer.
Yeah.
Directly, like, not, man, look, it ain't gonna bring my kid back, but nigga.
Yeah.
Man, it's fucked up, man.
It is. It definitely is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's one of them situations that, you know, it's tough on the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody just trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm pretty sure Travis didn't want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? At all. But since you brought up his apology, let's watch his apology and see if we see him trying to squeeze them tears out, like you said. Man. You know what I'm saying? And see what type of time old Travis on, man. Let's see what's up with his apology, bro.
Inciting a riot? No. As a matter of fact, he did stop the crowd several times, and he did stop his show to try.
His apology video. Hold on, because I want to get this right. Because KL, you made a valid point about him not being able, the tears being streaming out. So I want to get this part right. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can really see, you know what I'm saying, really what happened when we talk about these tears. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, man. I don't want to say he wasn't sincere. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's check it out, though. Let's check it out.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need. You know, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department, you know, everyone to, you know, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, you know, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated. And I could never imagine anything like this just happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. I love you all. I just want to send out prayers to the.
So KL, with that being said, what you think, bruh?
He should have just put the state. He just should have just put a statement out, man.
Should have just put a statement out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Unless you was crying for real, it wouldn't have been nothing you could have did to try to like you trying to show sympathy. It just don't seem genuine. This.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I mean, I ain't trying. I mean, I ain't trying to say you don't feel
like
bad.
You don't care. You know
like
what I'm saying?
You don't care. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's a fact.
Whatever you was trying to convey with that video, it really just didn't come across the way that I'm pretty sure that this nigga expected it to.
Yeah.
Like, it come across kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It come across kind of fucked up. Like people made you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't seem like it was sincere. It just don't seem like it was something that nigga wanted to do. You feel me?
Yeah. It definitely seemed like he was. It wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't genuine though.
It didn't seem too sincere though.
You don't think it was?
I can't call it. I don't know that man's heart, but if he was trying to convey sincerity, I didn't fucking get it. The shit went over my head. You feel me? I'm just looking at the nigga and this is like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
B.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I get it. But look, we definitely gonna keep the culture up with this story because it's definitely one of them stories. And like we said, man, it ain't going nowhere no time soon because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a whole trial, a whole firing squad trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to make him be held accountable for certain things. You know what I'm saying? And when you lose lives, man, it's hard to say that, you know, some things shouldn't be held accountable. Now we want to move forward into the Kanye interview. Now Kanye had a whole bunch of sound bites. You know what I'm saying? This this interview was epic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying how dope of an interview it was.
It was.
It was a lot. It was a lot to unpack. You know what I'm saying? But Ye say he owed Beans $50 million because he came up with the Yeezy name. You know what I'm saying? And he said he gonna give him 5% of Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? So let's watch this video. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back to tap in with the coach and y'all get our opinion on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll be right back, peoples.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. I still owe Beanie money, and I've been trying to give him this money for a minute.
He gonna get the money.
Yeah, he gonna get the money.
I think the memo will get through it. He gonna watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because
really, how you owe him money though? I don't understand.
Because he made up the name Yeezy.
I just got a phone call from a mother the other day.
What they say, man?
Oh, Yeezy.
What did he say?
What he say?
Let's go.
He said she owed you $50 million and 5% stock in Yeezy. And I almost didn't know Yeezy's at $1.7 billion. That nigga got a $50 million check for a nigga. A world nigga. Hold on. I gotta ask a question. Is South Philly in the Is West Philly in this motherfucker?
So
yeah, scrap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Ye say he gonna cut a check for Beans, you know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, KL, how serious do you think Ye is about giving Beans this money? And do you think he owed Beans some money? Just because you came up with this name doesn't mean I owe you, you know what I'm saying, that much money out of what I built, you know what I'm saying? What you think? Well, I don't know. I think we have some technical difficulties with KL. He'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We'll tap KL back in. But from my standpoint, I don't know. I feel like it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, Beans, if he actually came up with that name, and I think he did, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation where I think he should be entitled to the money, you know what I'm saying? But like I asked you, I don't know if you heard me, KL, do you think Beans should be entitled to that money, you know what I'm saying, just because he came up with that name and he didn't put no work into it? What you think?
I don't necessarily think he entitled to it, but you know what I'm saying, Kanye ain't never been the type of nigga, you know what I'm saying, to not give a nigga credit. He the same type of nigga that if the pizza man, goddamn it, come through and drop off a pizza and give him a line like, no, don't say this, say that. He's like, oh shit, yeah, you know what? What's your name? Woo, woo. Like, I done heard stories of this nigga doing shit like that, so it makes sense and shit. The shit he was popping, this nigga worth $9 billion, you know what I'm saying? In a ballpark of $9 billion, $50 million ain't really shit. You feel me? He can write that right off to him. You know what I'm saying? And see the type of nigga that if he don't get that shit, we're gonna hear about it. So you already know what that's about. Because if he don't get it, we're all gonna know about it if he don't get it. Because it's out there now. So we gonna know if he don't get this shit. But I think he gonna break him off though.
And then Kanye didn't have to say that. Like he didn't even have to do that. You know what I mean? He could have kept it moving because nobody wouldn't have knew that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna cut the check. But do you think Kanye worth $9 billion?
No, I think that's cap, but
yeah, I think it's cap too. But I definitely think he's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, I definitely think he's a billionaire.
Yeah, I definitely think he's a billionaire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He probably got them doing future projections and shit like that. You know, but if he is worth $9 billion, shit, more power to him, man. I ain't mad at him. That's a hell of a fucking number. You know what I'm saying? And if I was goddamn worth $9 billion, nigga, I'd cut patches in my fucking head too.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Suck my dick. At $9 billion. You know what I'm saying? You see me tell everybody in the grid, like I'm more than all you motherfuckers combined.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. And in that same interview, Kanye kind of brought up something about Big Sean and John Legend. You know what I mean? Where he felt like they owed him more because he changed their lives. Despite whatever he say, he don't feel like publicly they should have came out and kind of came against him. And I ain't gonna even lie, I did Kanye, and I love his music, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the things Jay done over the years, I ain't forgot. You know what I'm saying? He's still sitting over there at the table with R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But when he's speaking about that, I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of feel him. Yeah. I kind of feel him on that part. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
Well, I take it even deeper. I take it even deeper because I feel like, damn it, they didn't approach him in the same. Well, I can't say Big Sean because I never knew of Big Sean to say anything publicly except, you know what I'm saying, my paperwork wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? That's business. Business is business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But on a more personal level, you know what I'm saying, John Legend kind of attacked him personally. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I feel, he like, man, they got to change your life. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'd rather you tell me that than you to get out in public. You know what I'm saying? And then just slander me because. And his example, you know what I'm saying, made sense because he's like, man, look at Pusha T. Pusha T a Democrat. Pusha T ain't never said nothing crazy about Ye in public. You know what I'm saying? So can't fault him at that, man. That's just like, damn it, just to bring it down on, you know what I'm saying, a more relatable level. You know what I'm saying? If you my mans and me and you have a disagreement or whatever, or you feel a way towards me, I don't want to get on Facebook and see you just saying some shit about me.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That'll change the dynamic between me and the person. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So I get it. I definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga Kanye, he weird as fuck to me. He weird as fuck. But I see the genius in him. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't to excuse the bullshit he done did neither, because he definitely did some bullshit. But I got a newfound level of respect for him because I actually got to hear from him. I ain't hear third-party information, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to hear him speak his mind and then take that and take what I take from it. You feel me?
Yeah. I can't even lie to you, bro. I definitely understand where he come from when it comes from this point of view, because at the end of the day, if I changed your life and made you a millionaire, you know what I'm talking about? Even if you agree with me or not, I don't feel like you should go out publicly. And it's hard to speak on that because Kanye is not somebody who stand on a lot of principles and moral. Kanye be doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like it's somebody that wasn't directly affected from Kanye, you know what I'm saying? When we talk about Big Sean and John Legend, when nobody know who they was if it wasn't for Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? So even if you don't agree with me, I don't think you should come out publicly, hit me personally, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I just, never moved off of. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when it's a situation where people feel like just because we know each other, you can't speak. But if I change your life, bro, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't come out publicly about it.
It's a certain level of respect you should just have for me just off bat. You feel me?
Just off bat, even if I am wrong. You know
Even
what I'm saying?
I am bogus. If a motherfucker asks you, you know what I'm saying, you no comment. You feel me?
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
Yeah.
I'm not here to speak on that. I want to speak on this. I'm not talking about that. You feel me? How you feel about him? No comment. It's simple. Yeah. No comment. That's it. That's it.
And that's the kind of type of time that 2 Chainz be on. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about like it's been times where Wayne may put 2 Chainz on in a certain time of his game. Yeah. Put him on tour, and even Ye putting them on good music. And I'm pretty sure it's things that we both know Wayne and Kanye that said crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't ask 2 Chainz about it, and he'd say the same thing, like, man, they grown. Like, ask them. Even I know he disagreed with what they said, but he like, yo.
That ain't for public.
That ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask them that. And that's what type of time I feel like they should have been on. You know what I'm saying?
All the time. Now, I don't know what Big Sean said, but I do know that damn it, when Kanye decided to run for president and shit, I seen John Legend say some slick shit, and I kind of caught my eye like,
Oh yeah, John Legend pulled the guns out.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering in the back of my mind, like, did you say that to him to his face. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And even if you did say that to him to his face, it's still just a certain line you shouldn't cross. You feel me?
Yeah.
As the person, you know what I'm saying, that puts you on. You know what I'm saying? Because like Kanye say, he say, man, Dame put me on. Dame would never have to work again ever in his life, long as I'm able. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. And that's a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? And it's respect. You know what I'm saying? Like when our culture members, the culture gang
Yeah,
say,
what's
you know
up,
what I'm
Trey?
saying? It's respect. Like you gotta honor that. You gotta honor that, bro, because at the end of the day, it's a drought on loyalty in the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody about self, and the fact that even if I disagree with you, and I know if I was a part of Ye team and him saying what he said, I would definitely disagree with him.
But
You know
I
what I'm saying?
wouldn't have had nothing to say about him
I wouldn't have
publicly.
said it publicly if he made me a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And even if he did owe me money, because I know Big Sean came out saying that Ye owed him a bag, but still, you a millionaire because of Kanye. So I still wouldn't have came out, you know what I'm saying, coming at Ye or nothing like that publicly. You know what I'm saying? So on that page, I get Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it too, but
Yeah.
you know, it's still, I'm still kind of looking at his ass sideways, weird ass.
Yeah, that's a fact. And you know, moving on in the culture, Meek Mill recently came out and said that he haven't made no money in the culture from none of his music tracks. You know what I'm saying? Wale was asked about it, and it was something that I wanted to come to the culture about too, how important you know these artists be out here and they be having all this fame and moving around, but they really not making no money, man. It's kind of hard to kind of tap into the culture when you don't know your business and you out here making moves. So we're gonna tap into this video, you know what I'm saying, and then we'll be right back to address the culture like we always do.
I saw Meek say he's never made $1 off. I saw Meek say he's never made $1 off album sales.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm talking about you though. Have you made money off album sales?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How does an artist make money off album sales? I know that's a complicated question.
It's all in the contract, I guess. I don't know. I think everything is different. Contracts are like snowflakes. That's what they say. But I just made that up. But
contracts are like snowflakes.
Yeah, there's no one is identical.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But I haven't really I haven't spoken to Meek about exactly if that Atlantic thing or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, I'm sure to get resolved. Whatever, it might just be a misunderstanding. I don't know what's going on, but I know that I've been in. For the most part, well, all my contracts ain't been good, but you know, for the most part, my joint's been
What's
good.
better, to get a big advance or to take we had a debate about this, right? To get a big advance, knowing that you'll be owing that money, or to take as little as possible so you don't owe it.
It just depends on like what's going to happen.
For you, what do you think?
I don't know, because it's just like it's like we in a weird place in music where it's streaming, and it's like some folks are stream so crazy and can't sell 500 tickets.
That's right.
Some folks would do whatever, and then they could do 5,000 people.
Right.
So it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like
a core fan base is really important when it comes.
Yeah. So I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. And that's a question I have to ask myself a lot moving.
So coming back to the culture, I want to bring that to you, KL. How you feel about somebody from in Meek Mill's position? Well, from the outside looking in, you would think, you know, he getting money off his music, and come to find out he really not, man. What you think about that when we talk about the culture?
Shit, it sounds like that's pretty standard shit. Like when you sign to these motherfucking major records and they pick you up.
Yeah. I think I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely agree. Where I feel like it's a situation where they pick you off and they have you to come on, and you make all this money. And if your contract's not right, you're not gonna make no money. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter what level of the game that you in. You know what I'm saying? If the contract's not right, you're not gonna make the type of money that you supposed to make. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you at, where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep your team on them contracts, on the paperwork to make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of those things in the culture that gives the game a black eye. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter how talented you is. You know what I'm saying? If the money and if the paperwork not right and them numbers not right, you know what I'm saying? It's not. You're not gonna get the money. You're not gonna get the money that you're supposed to get if the contract's not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of that, man, it's really about, man, what these contracts and all that shit is about is leverage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure when Meek first signed his contract, shit, he ain't had no leverage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about leverage. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, what's really different with the game is, man, you can really just create your own buzz. You know what I'm saying? And get your own train going. You know what I'm saying? Where you got your own fans, you got your own brand recognition. You know what I'm saying? So you really in a position of power when it's negotiating with these people. Now, when these people come to the table and they putting forth all of the money, they're gonna own most of the shit that's coming back until they recoup or make back what they give you. So really, this shit is not. They just, the wording of it is wrong. It's not an advance. That's pretty much a fucking loan. You know what I'm saying? Because they want that.
Yeah, they want all that money back. You know what I'm saying? All that money back. It's not no handout. Like you think they giving it to you and you're not gonna have to pay it back. You gonna have to pay every single bit of that money back. You know what I'm saying? All that money back. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a situation where if you're a bigger artist, you know what I'm saying? That it's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have artists like Snoop Dogg, you know, who recently came out. He was on Gilliam podcast, and he was letting them know about that. The same conversation came up. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying it like, yo, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still not making money.
Publishing, like, I don't know.
I'm publishing, you know what I'm saying? So let's watch this video and see what Snoop Dogg said about how he's still not making money off of his legendary hits. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do it while I'm gonna tie you into this thing I'm doing with Russell Simmons. We're doing an NFT for all of the original rappers, the ones who started at the beginning that didn't get no fame and didn't get no money. We created NFTs for them, and they all gonna get paid off of it. So I'm gonna tie you into it with me.
Do that. We're gonna make it happen, man.
You can be a part of this history, man.
Like, it's a lot. You know what's crazy? I told a young cat, right? I told a young rapper this shit the other day. He was talking about, he's like, man, I supposed to be getting more money, and we was on a phone call. He's popular. Everybody know this motherfucker. I said, let me tell you something, nephew. Be thankful for your blessings. I said, you know why I said this? I said, you run around getting 30s and 40s a night. You getting paid more than Tupac and Biggie was getting, nigga. Like I said, what is you tripping about?
We was getting 15 a night back then.
Y'all niggas was on cover of the Rolling Stone getting 15.
The nigga was happy. My first 100,000 came from St. Ives from a commercial.
You never got 100,000 for a show back then.
My first 100,000 came from St. Ives Beer Company for a commercial I did. You hear me? Remember when Ice Cube said, I told all my friends, don't drink 8 ball because St. Ives is giving ends. That was for real.
They gave you 100 bands.
100. And Suge got mad and went and got 200. And I had a blue Suburban, he went and got him a red one.
Damn. So publishing checks. When was the first time you seen a publishing check?
What is that?
Ooh.
You mean my first couple of years? What is that? Publishing? You mean I wrote all the deep cover, I wrote all the G thing, I wrote all the Dre Day, I wrote 70% of the Chronic, wrote all damn near 80% of Doggy Style, wrote 70% of Warren G album, wrote 50% of Dog Pound album, wrote 60% of Murder Was a Case. And what is a publishing check? We don't know what that is.
Damn.
I'm Snoop Dogg. I'm the hottest nigga in the world. Fuck publishing. What is that?
So, you know what I'm saying? People like Snoop Dogg, who done sold millions and millions of records, he's still not even getting his publisher, man. That's kind of crazy in the culture, bro.
This is just standard business, man. That's just standard practices. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got damn it, man. Because, hey, man, that first contract be a motherfucker, but man, you be willing to take that. You be willing to get fucked to get out your position, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a fucked up, hard position. Man, you'll take that check to goddamn it get up out the motherfucking hood, to move your peoples out and all that. and you just take that risk. It's really a risk, you know what I'm saying? But if you come into that situation knowing that it's a risk and knowing that, okay, this money that they're giving me, this is really an advance or a loan on future earnings. If you move with that mindset, man, and not lose yourself in it, man, you can make it happen.
Yeah. I definitely agree, bro. That's something, like I say, man. We gonna keep talking about that type of stuff in the culture, man. Because it's something that's very, very relevant. Like Young Dolph said, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a few $100,000 to even break. You know what I'm saying, to even be able to make it in the game. And we not even gonna talk about the business part of it. Even if you got that $100,000 or $200,000-300,000 to put into your culture, you gotta have your business right for you to recoup some of that money back. You know what I'm saying?
Waste of money.
Yeah, it's a total waste of the money, man. You already know the vibes. But so overall, bro, what's the moral of the day? You know what I'm saying? And you know what you take away from what we talked about today as far as the culture.
Man, shit. Hold yourself accountable for shit, man. Cause this nigga Travis Scott, he finna go through some shit behind this motherfucking Astro World shit.
Yeah.
All these people dying and shit, man. And then you got the young men, at the Raiders and shit doing 150 down the Residential Street, man. Man, be careful and hold yourself accountable, man. And don't crash out, man. Keep your head on, man. Don't trick yourself off the streets, man.
And that's a fact, man. What else can I say after that? You know what I'm saying? When you said it right, you said it right. Now you heard from us. We want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Give us all the ideas and anything else you want to talk about. And if you got a nice viewpoint, we might even bring you on where you can face KL in the lion's den. You know what I'm talking about? And they don't want no smoke. You know what I'm talking about? So like we always say, we are here to address the culture. And we're going to tap in with y'all next week. This is your boy, Big Wall.
And this is your boy, KL. And this is Address the Culture, motherfuckers.
And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next episode. We up out of here.